Hi, good morning, friends. Carrie from down in Texas. How are you on this Tuesday morning in May before Labor Day, Memorial Day? Can you believe that? Memorial Day is here? Boy, I tell you what, time just goes by faster and faster. Do you agree with that? And I think as we get older, it's even worse. We get older and the days and the hours and the weeks and the months, they just go by quicker and quicker and quicker. I don't know, just my opinion. Let's get ourselves organized today and get ready this morning. I am certainly hoping this video records properly so I can post it properly for you guys today. I'm wearing yellows and whites and blacks today. So grab your drink, grab your tools and your makeup, and let's get busy. I am out of my sling this morning because I am really sore on my neck from wearing a sling. So today, while I'm working, I am going to be sitting at my desk sling free. I just really need to give my neck a break from the weight of my arm. Getting ready, my first step is my Fix and Glow. This is Makeup Revolution's Fix and Glow. You can get it at the drugstore or your local grocery store. If you're here in Houston, you can get it at HEB, in Texas, I should say. And this product just gives your skin this beautiful suppleness to it and radiance that I really enjoy, and it makes my skin feel just wonderful. Then I am going to be using e.l.f.'s Cookies and Cream Primer. I love this primer. It does a couple of things besides a primer. It smooths out any pores that you may have, fills them in, blurs them. And this is my all-time favorite e.l.f. product, primer anyways. And I'm putting it on with my pencil because, as you guys know, I have an issue with sticky things under my nails. So we're putting that on. And we're prepping our skin. We're putting both of these products on. The Fix and Glow has the the SPF in it. Before that, the product that I use every morning before I do anything is my Life Cell anti-aging cream that I use twice a day. After I wash my face, I do that, and then I also at the same time use a Lancome hyaluronic acid serum on my face. I do those two things, and I, really feel that it has done a remarkable job in helping me here and up here. And then up here where you have all of your emotion lines. I do have I've mentioned before, I do have a consultation with a surgeon to talk about maybe some nips and tucks at some point along the way, my eyes potentially, and in here. Maybe fillers because I have lost so much fat out of my face. If you go to look at pictures right before my surgery and then pictures after my surgery, 2 or 3 months after my surgery, you can see a distinct change in the roundness and fullness of my face. I mean, weight loss surgery, that's what you want. You want to lose fat, but it is one of the side effects that I really was not prepared for or thinking about, truthfully, when I had that surgery. My health was my priority, and getting high blood pressure, pre-diabetes conditions under control was the most important thing for me, and it is the reason that I had my weight loss surgery, as well as taking pressure from weight off of my legs, where I have my nerve disorder and condition. So those are the two reasons why I did what I did. So, okay, so this is dry now. So now we're going to come in with our Tier foundation. This is the lightest color that they offer. I'm going to pick up, oops, you know what? I think I want to do the other first. Sorry. I'm going to do my under eye concealer product first. This is the product that I purchased from Amazon. It's called Catrice Under Eye Blurring and Concealer. It is number, I think it's called, let me look here. Look for the color. It is called Light Rose. And for me, this color is very, very close to my natural skin tone. So that's why I chose this color. I'm trying to get a nice under eye, but I want it to be natural looking. I don't want to look at a photo of myself and have white here, white here, white up here, you know, the standard, I can't do that, the standard look that you get from concealer. I personally, I just don't think that looks very flattering or natural. So I'm gonna stick with this natural, more closer match to my own skin tone, and then work that as a concealer, and then use my, like I have been using my setting powders to brighten the under eye after I have done my after I've done my eyeshadow. Sorry, lost my train of thought there. I'm so sorry. Okay. Looks pretty blended. If I'm not mistaken, when I ordered this product too, this product I believe comes with this brush as well. I'm 90% sure that's where I got that brush from, and it's a really nice concealer brush. Okay, now we're going to dip into our Tier foundation, and I am using a brush like I have mentioned to you guys before. I just am liking the coverage application better with my foundation brush. I do notice in the palette here that this product has a tendency to stay to the outer edge of its packaging. So you find when you dip the brush into it, you kind of got to dip the brush into the sides of the packaging to get the product on your brush. See how I'm doing with this. I have done my brows. Took me forever this morning with my left hand. Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, the uniformity that this foundation gives my skin is what I love so much about it. It eliminates the blotchiness in my skin. Let's see if I can do this up here now without messing up my brows. Okay. Oh, I do want to add a little bit right here, kind of cover up this scar of mine. One thing I wanted to revisit, and I was so glad to hear somebody else say this yesterday. When you're working with these type of products, concealer and foundation, one of the things that helps blend all of that is your fingers, because your fingers are hotter than the material that you're putting on your face. So the warmth and the heat from your fingers helps to blend in these products. So don't be afraid to use your fingers. I would say in my makeup experience, the amount of time that I have using utensils is maybe a third of my entire experience with makeup, except for eye utensils, brushes, eyeshadow brushes. But the rest of the brushes that are now so widely used in our industry, we didn't used to use those. I mean, makeup artists use their hands, and they still use their hands because they know that by using your hands, you are going to help the products blend because of the heat that your fingers transfers to the product. Smart, huh? Tear. I do very much love this. I do question, however, how long this is gonna last. I have had this, I'd have to look back, but I would say close to 3 weeks now. I'll have to look back and see when I actually ordered this. I really do not think it's gonna last any more than another month, just by the difference that I see already when picking up the product out of the container. And that would be disappointing. I don't think that, if that is the case, I'm not sure that I would buy it again, because it's just not lasting as long as I know, for example, my House Labs product is gonna last. I know that product is gonna last me months, well into months, maybe even a year, because you just don't need hardly any of that product in your makeup application. It's such a wonderful formula, and it gives you such incredible coverage that you just don't need a lot of it. So the difference in price, yes, you know, there's what, $25 difference in the price, but if that product is going to last 3 times longer than the Tier product, then in all good conscience, I don't know that I would reorder it. I just think that that's a not enough time, not enough use, not enough product just to, you know, pay $16 to refill it every, you know, 2 months. So you pay $25 and then you have 10 months left, which would give you 5 more. You're spending, you end up spending $150 versus spending $45, $50 at the Haas Labs product. So, gotta think about those things when you're buying these. And I don't want to say it's a gimmick, but you know, these really hot items that come out of social media. Okay, I have put on my foundation. I have put on my contour. My brows are done. Let me just check and see if I messed my brows up. No, it looks pretty good so far. Now let's get into loose powder. And I'm using my Laura Mercier pink setting powder. I'm starting up here at my eyes and then just working down. Poof! Got a lot on there today. I hope you had a good Monday, everybody. Your week started off great, productive. One of my viewers asked me a question, and it really did kind of make me stop and think when I read this question from my viewer. And I got to thinking about others, you know, other people that are entrepreneurs, self-employed, moms, wife, and all the things that we do in our daily life. And the question she asked me, I'm just going to put a little bit of lip gloss on for right now. My lips are incredibly dry this morning. And she asked me, do I find it hard to be a self-employed businesswoman? And the answer to the question is, it's pretty complex, but I'm gonna try to condense it down. But before we do that, let's talk about what colors I'm going to use today. I'm going to use my Tartlet today. This is this beautiful orangey yellowy palette. And I'm going to start with the very lightest color. I'm going to put that all over the eye socket. So, and I am going to try to use my arm without moving it up. So the question is it hard to be a self-employed business owner and have, you know, that kind of career and all of the things that come along with that? Is it hard? And would I make the same decision to do that again now. Just putting that lighter color all over the lid here. Beautiful, right? Okay, that looks nice. The answer is yes, it is hard. Putting this goldy color now up here in my transitional area, and I am taking it up onto the bone to create a larger space in my eye socket, make it look taller. Yes, it is hard. It is hard to juggle. Well, let me back up and just say that I had a career as an employee for most of my career. I have been an entrepreneur for the last 13 years. I decided that it was time to make money for myself and my family versus making money for somebody else. When I was given the opportunity by a national insurance agency that gave me the opportunity to have an agency as a captive agent, meaning I represented one carrier only. And I did that. I had thought about it many times, many years, but I was not willing before that time to sacrifice time away from my kids and my husband, because I knew the amount of work that was going to be required to own my own business. And so I wasn't willing to make that decision until my youngest son was almost out of high school. He was a senior. He was headed into the last 4 months of his senior year when I opened my business. And so I wasn't ready to do that until that point, because I knew exactly how hard it was going to be and how much time I would be spending away, long hours. You know, when you open a business and you build it from the ground up, there's no existing income. And so I knew that going into my decision to become my own boss and become an entrepreneur. It is definitely hard. The responsibility level is all on you. I think that is the most daunting part of being a business owner, is that the responsibility for everybody sits on your shoulders. That is a very big thing to shoulder. But I have learned in the last 13 years that, you know, all you can do is just take one day at a time and face one battle at a time. And there are some things that are going to be out of your control. And you know me, if you've been following me at all, you know that I am a control freak, and that I absolutely like to be in control of everything. And I have had to learn in this process that sometimes that is just, you're not going to be able to control everything all the time. And I just have to go with my gut and let things fall out the way they're going to fall out, and trust in my own talent and skill level that I'll be able to manage whatever it is that comes along. So it is hard. There's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of weight on my shoulders. You give up a lot of things, but the one thing that you absolutely get in return that I would never ever trade for anything is time with my family. I have more time as a business owner, self-employed business owner, with my family. When I have to do something with my family, I do it. I work around what I need. I make sure that I take care of my clients at all times, but then I also have the flexibility to do things that I need to do with my family and my husband, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. Time is the most precious commodity on the planet, to be quite honest, and so I would not trade the extra time that I have gotten with my family. I will take that and take all of the frustrations and the challenges that come along with being a self-employed business owner any day of the week to have more time with my family. And that's what, that's truly what the trade-off is going to be. So the answer to the question is no, I would not change my decision. I would make that same decision again. I may make a few changes along the way knowing what I know now, but I certainly wouldn't go back to being an employee and work for somebody else or work in corporate America. There's no way I could do that again. There's just no way. I don't have the temperament at this stage in my life for that, because there is so much complacency that it would drive me crazy. I just look at people I know in the industry and the struggles that they have every day. I just wouldn't. So, but that's for me, this is my decision and what I am comfortable with. Okay, I'm putting on my lipstick today, and this is my LA Girls $2 lipstick from the dollar store in copper cocoa shimmer, and I love this. I really do. I just love that sort of coppery color that you get from it. Okay, let's come in now and let's go under those eyes and pick up the fallout. There is not very much fallout today. I'm going to use my triangular powder puff, and today I am going to use my Color Stay powder, and we're going to go under the eye. We're going to sweep all that away. Do the same on the other side. And then we're going to blend. We're going to blend that blush before we come in and do our mascara. I do need to revisit my brows because I did get a little bit too much powder on them. So where is my little guide? Here he is. I'm going to use the color step of the 3-step benefit system. This is the color filler, and I'm just going to come back in and go over and just sort of recolor them a little bit. That's what I love about this 3-step system, is that you can fix relatively easy. That was actually pretty good today. Okay. That is the Benefit 3-step brow system. I personally get it at Macy's. I don't, I'm sure it's available everywhere else, but that's where I purchased it, was at Macy's. Okay, let's just come in. I look a little pale. And I'm gonna pick back up my my contour brush and just make sure that I have a little bit of color in my face. Pain pills have a tendency to, at least in my opinion, kind of wash you out a little bit. All right, let's come in and let's curl these lashes. Sorry for bending over, but I've got to do that in order to bring my face to my hand without lifting my arm. Okay, got those curled. I hope that answered your question. I love what I do. I love my clients. I love my flexibility. I love the time that I get with my husband and my family. But the trade-off is I'm extremely busy, and I do feel stress. I do feel weight on my shoulders. I do worry a lot about our future because I am self-employed. My husband is older than I am. But the trade-off overall, I wouldn't change my decision. I would just make some of the decisions that I've made since I've become a business owner. I would change some of those decisions. I don't want to say they were bad decisions or the wrong decisions, but I would have made a couple of different choices along the way that would have definitely made my life a little easier. Okay, and I'm using my Maybelline Sky High mascara today. And like I said, I'm sorry I'm bending over, but I'm really trying to use my right hand without moving my arm like I'm not supposed to be. Starting at the bottom, of course, as always, so we get that curl locked in for the day. Have you guys decided on what is your favorite mascara? Would love to know if you have a favorite. And I would also really love to know if you guys do what I do and you have multiple options available that you use and you rotate through your daily preparations. That's what I do. I try to use different products in a rotation. All right, get that mascara on there. Looks pretty good. Yep. Come down and put some on the lower lashes. For me, I don't like a lot on the lower lash, just enough to show that I have some lashes. In the daytime anyways. When I go out at night or I have a, you know, a photo shoot, obviously that's a different thing. When I'm working with one of my modeling or acting projects, it can be completely different. And actually some of the photos that I use in my thumb tags are actually from some of those. All right, let's see how we are looking here. Close that up, put that in there, and where are my glasses? Oh, that looks nice today. Really looks nice today. Soft. I do love the color here is very pretty and very feminine. Still look a little washed out, so I'm gonna just dip back into my What a Brat. This is Fendi's What a Brat blush. That's better. All right. So let's talk about what we did today. We started with moisturizing our face. Then we used our prep products. We used the Fix and Glow. This is the Fix and Glow Makeup Revolution. It prepares your skin for your wet products. Then we used the e.l.f. Cookies and Cream. Love this product. I really, really like the way that that gives you this beautiful porcelain seamless look to your complexion. Then we used the Catrice Under Eye blurring product and concealer. And then on top of that, we used the Tartar foundation. Then we came in with Laura Mercier's pink setting powder. Oops, I'm sorry. Before we put the powder on, we used e.l.f.'s contour palette before powder. And then we came in and we used this beautiful Tartelette palette in these beautiful goldy colors. And today I used my Revlon Color Stay finishing powder to blend all that in, and then I used my Fenty What a Brat blush, my Sky High, Maybelline Sky High mascara, and my Benefit brow pencil. And I think that's it for today that we have used in this makeup look. Let me get my things put away here. I'm gonna get organized for the day and get working. And I just used a little powder puff. And that's it. That is it. Oh, and my lipstick. This is LA Girls, LA Colors, Cocoa Shimmer. Got it at the dollar store, and I do love this sort of neutral, sheer, darker lip gloss. A lipstick that actually I think you can get away with using in multiple seasons. I think you can use it in the springtime, but I also think that You can use it in the summer. It's one of those really versatile colors that goes with so many things. And, you know, not like a really baby pink that is sort of a springtime look. I wear it all the time though, because it's one of my favorite looks. But so that's it for me. Let's hope that this does load correctly today. And thank you, as always, for your wonderful comments. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining our community. We want to hear from you. So send out a message or a request, things that you would like to see. And we look forward to hearing from you and working with you. And thank you for joining our small but growing community, where we're here to help each other have our best lives. Live it as successful as we can, have everything in our world that in our world is having it all. And to always remind you, age is just a number. Mine turns tomorrow. I have a birthday tomorrow. And it should not prevent you from chasing your goals and your dreams. Whatever age you are, dream big. Shoot for the stars. Be able to look at yourself and say, I have no regrets. That's so important. And if you have them, fix them. Go back and fix them, whatever they may be, in whatever form or version of that original goal or dream that you have. And go get them. Believe in yourself. Use this all-important, powerful tool. Be your best supporter. Put your best foot forward. Be ready for your day. That's what this is all about. So you can have the best, most productive day. And thank you for joining our community. We love to have you. Have a blessed Tuesday. And I hope wherever you are, the weather has calmed down. And I will see you in my next video. God bless everybody. Have a fabulous Tuesday. Get out there and hit that grand slam today. And remember, you have 10 seconds to make that all-important first impression. It only happens once. You never get another opportunity to make that most important 10-second first impression. God bless. See you tomorrow.